Welcome to first round action of the 2025 National Collegiate Gymnastics Championship. We're at Coleman Coliseum for the Alabama Regional. Today's dual meet will feature the Rutgers Scarlet Knights taking on the Clemson Tigers. The winner advances to tomorrow's second round regional action. Rutgers qualified for this tournament for the first time since 2014. Now Clemson struggled with injuries early on in the year, but they came on strong towards the end. The winner will advance to tomorrow evening session and go against Florida, Oregon State, and NC State.
Yurchenko, full. Big hop on that landing.
Freshman from Chapel Hill, North Carolina will lead off Rutgers on the bars. This is one of their best events.
And that was a nice hit handstand to start off the routine. Beautiful Jaeger. Pack salto to the low bar. You did see some feet separation. That'll be a deduction there. Just the dismount. Double layout. Just a small step backwards. She'll be...
Here's Maggie Holman now for Clemson on vault.
That's a different vault. Front handspring, pike, half.
Team on the respective events, and remember, just the 5 best scores out of those 6 for each team will count towards their team total. Ginger Richards is up now.
He has a unique bar routine. Watch this dismount here. You don't see a lot of these, and she does it so well.
All right.
Wow, and she comes up with the stick. Big Yurchenko tucked 1.5. Little step forward there.
Nebraska coming up after Ginger Richards got a 9.775.
Beautiful Maloney right down the pack. Pirouette. Nice finish in handstand. Three-hip blind full. Double tuck. A little bit too much rotation there, so she had to...
7.75.
Gonna be a big vault. Wow.
Oh, nice.
Yurchenko 1.5, just a small hop. That is gonna be a big score for Clemson.
5 was the score for Keely Smith. They haven't broken into the 9/8 yet.
Blind pike Jaeger, right down to a shoot over. Blind full, double tuck. Light step forward. Solid routine.
Whoa.
Another Yurchenko 1.5. You saw she stepped outside those white lines there. She's a little off center on the
However, just a reference point for the judges to see if the athletes are actually in line with the vault table. Here is the all-arounder, Delaney Adrian. Oh my goodness. Oh.
So you see here, she does not have any swing into this pack. And so she tries to flip it around. She tries her best, but couldn't quite get it there. Gonna be looking to finish this routine strong. Nice stuck double back to finish the routine. A full to finish off that rotation. So you saw her chest down. She was a little under-rotated.
Big pressure here in this first rotation on one of their best events for Avery Balzer.
You just watched her do a kip hop into a Jaeger. She actually learned that in just a few weeks, and I think that is so impressive. She is absolutely doing amazing under pressure here in this situation. All she has left is the dismount. Double layout. Tried to hold on to that landing. Hey, that's exactly what Rutgers needed. And
From New Hampshire.
Big Yurchenko full. Just a hop on the landing. Super clean start.
For Clemson will be Dakota Berry, sophomore from Newport Beach, California.
She is a beautiful... Closes out with this double layout. Wow. Good start off routine. He's been working hard to find this landing. Wow, nice control on that Yurchenko layout half. Line change. Jaeger, look at that height on that Jaeger, right down to the low bar with the shoot over. Full twisting double back, light hop backwards. Pretty solid routine.
7-2-5 for Delaney Adrian on ball.
Huge ball. Look at how far she is from the table.
Corners.
Very nice release move right down to the low bar. Double layout. Oh, just came up a little bit under rotated. Had to take a step forward on the distance.
Anna Clark. Anna Pagliaro.
Another big Yurchenko.
Too high and too inflated in my impression, but it seems to me when we get to the postseason, we get more accurate scoring and appropriate for the level of the teams we're seeing. Here's Hannah Clark.
Big double layout, stuck dismount. Oh yeah, that's what they're looking for. What a
For Pagliaro.
Yurchenko 1.5. Nice. Oh. I don't know if she touched the ground there or not. Gearing up for the dismount. Double layout. Stuck.
Gabrielle Dildy now. Last falter for Rutgers.
Yurchenko full. Tried.
Injuries this year, and several athletes had to step up who are not normally in the lineup.
Oh, that was a huge Tkachev. She was just rushing a little bit from start to that release move. I've worked hard for this moment, so she's going to get back on this bar and she's going to finish strong. Yes, there
she did
goes.
it again. Nice.
And you could hear her teammates saying, settle, settle, settle. Because that's all she had to do was just settle in. Blind full, come on, double back. She pulled it around. She should be proud of that. It'll be a tough event, especially in a competition like this. That was a beautiful, so solid up there and confident. Switch leap, split jump, beat jump. Stop. Round off double full. Light move of the foot.
She stepped in that lead-off role that was normally held by Lily Lippett, done by freshmen. 3 of the 4 teams lead-off positions.
Front layout, front.
To do that during the middle of your floor routine.
I did. Double tuck.
Together their beam lineups, they build to the tops.
I honestly didn't care. I loved being last on floor. I really like being last. But switch lead this routine. Finishes with a front 1.5. Double pike. Front layout, front 1.5. Last pass. 1.5. Front layout. Very nice. What prepping for her series here. Back handspring step out. Layout set. Switch leap. 1.5. Just a slight hop on that landing. Huge. Front layout, front full.
Gymnasts just do 2, but wow, what power at the end.
Especially if you can get all your difficulty elsewhere. And do some extra dance if that's what you like to do.
Obviously, Walsh had only 9.8 so far of this rotation.
I love how she finishes every pose, every skill, all the way. Side aerial. Full turn. See. Nice. 1.5. Just a slight hop. What a beautiful routine. Switch half. Front 1.5.
Quinn Cool now on beam for Clemson.
That's the first triple series. She just has to slate is taking everything one skill at a time. The more you think ahead of... Oh. Wow. Round off tuck 1.5 stuck. So she...
Rutgers tonight, she got a 9.825 on her floor routine.
Front full. Loves it. One more pass here. Wow.
Kylan McWright, the final 5 before her. Those wobbles costing her a bit.
Oh. Just a little off on those jumps there. Wrap there, so it may be nursing an injury. So that could definitely be contributing.
A missed opportunity for...
Front tuck, do the double tuck. Just be themselves.
Anastasia Candia, the head coach, told us she's in that leadoff spot, became specialist for Rutgers now.
Side aerial. 1.5. Whew, that side aerial was around the side, but she is a veteran because she stuck with it. Wow. Oh, that's a fancy leap combination. Front handspring, front 1.5, back layout, step out. Those tumbling passes were beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Madison Minner, the redshirt junior out of South Carolina, walked on to the team and earned her spot in the lineup.
I've probably heard the songs. Don't embarrass me today. Oh no. Back handspring layout, step out. She was off to the left side of the beam. Did come off. Nice. Switch leap. Oh no.
An 8.25, but she has shown some nerves on beam and bars. Point behind now in this final rotation.
Big, another big E pass. That is a difficult combination.
Especially late in the routine.
I was just about to say that. That is a great routine. Look, Rutgers did open the door for Clemson, and Molly Arnold just took advantage of that.
And it's a 9.1. So enormous pressure building for Rutgers, who had the lead. Rutgers needs a hit right now from Pagliaro. Tournament since 2014.
Back handspring, layout step out, a little off center, but was able to bring it back, no problem.
NCAA teams.
All right, that's a unique dismount. A gainer front full. Front handspring, front. Getting into it. Front handspring, 1.5, layout step out. Solid landing there. Parting with her teammates in the corner. How fun is that? So sometimes, well, a lot of the times I feel like a lot of athletes will choose what corner they want to start in.
In the most recent one, Utah State, before she came to Clemson. Here's Mattis Raines now, the sophomore, to hold off Clemson, who's doing so well on floor.
Oh no. But it's very important that she still finishes her routine off strong. Because at the end of the day, it's not over. Her, including her, need to do their best up there no matter what. Gainer full, stuck the landing. Way to finish that routine back. Big. Wow. Teammates behind her, cheering her on for this pass. Front through, double tuck. Great. What a great routine. Let's take another look at these huge...
Clemson now, based on 4 really strong floor performances, and Rutgers, who had the lead all day long, now struggling a bit on beam. If this stays true to form, it looks like Clemson will move on to the second round. Eve Jackson's score comes in, it's a 9-9. So Amy Smith knows that they're building their energy, and this will be not only their second time in the NCAA tournament in just 2 years of the program, but this will be the first time they advance to the second round. Because Rutgers will have to count one low score of 9-1, regardless of what the final 2 athletes, Rachel Riley and Gabrielle Dildy, get.
This year. So she is capable of big scores. Back handspring, 1.5. Duck dismount. And we'll see.
Or better for Clemson to advance to round 2.
Look at the height. Very nice last pass. That is going to be another big score for Clemson.
I asked their coaching staff, how do they want people to think of their team? And they said, overall, I want people to think that we're both fun and gritty. And that grit is paying off as Clemson will advance without question. Rutgers had the lead all day until balance beam. Coach O'Reilly had a strong 9-8 in the previous routine, and here is Gabrielle Dill.
Clemson on top.
So Clemson will win round one here in Alabama. Last year, in round one, they were disappointed. They fell to Iowa State and did not advance, but this year was a year of hardship and resilience. With so many injuries at the beginning of the season, this team has gotten it together. Clemson will advance, and they'll compete in the evening session tomorrow here in Alabama. They get a chance to place their names as a guaranteed in round two of the NCAA tournament in just their second year as a program, already advancing to the second round in NCAA gymnastics. What a tough year for the Clemson Tigers, with injuries to many of their top scorers at the beginning of the year. The resilience and the grit paid off. Florida, Oregon State, NC State, and Clemson will be in the evening session tomorrow